Hey, this is Joe Biden, and you need to roll yourself a fatty, 'cause it's time for Office Baked with DJ GWK and Mackenzie Miles.
What you are about to witness is not for the faint of heart. Get ready for Office Baked.
Gay guys, lead with their butt. And what got me thinking about this is the whole Walk This Way being on the radio. So, like women, y'all know what men want to look at. So you got, Victoria's Secrets, so that it looks like you got a booty on your chest and stuff. You're putting it up on a platter. So gay guys, they be walking around like this so that their booty's on a platter, They gotta have their booty poking out. And so then it got me thinking.
I wish you could have seen that walk that he just did, because it was pretty fucking funny.
Thank you. So
This is Yef.
This is Yef, pronounced like Y-E-F-F. Why? Because I like you.
Yay, our fucking
Yay
mouse
me.
works.
So I was thinking, did your parents ever chase you around the house when you did something wrong? Like with a belt or something?
No.
Okay, so like parents back in the 80s, they would probably lead with their feet, if they're running after you. Like, if you're gonna get it, like, you've gotten past, wait till your dad gets home. This is, I'm fucking you up right now, and you're probably gonna get it too when your dad gets home type mentality.
I mean, I got whipped, but I never tried to run. I just...
Oh, I ran.
let
So,
it
I learned
happen.
real quick that my mom did not fucking lead with her, like, feet. She was like this. Like, I felt like standing up on the couch and going, I just got a radio from the tower and you're not clear for takeoff. You might want to calm it down, Mom.
So what, she whack you in the head or something?
Oh, yeah, she does. Like, some kung fu shit. Like, how, like, people that don't know how to fight, like, run into a fight?
Like this? Like a helicopter?
They're just like, I might only get like 5 hits in, but I'm gonna make them count.
They think it's a mosh pit.
Yeah. They're like, dig through the ditches and burn all the bridges.
Just flinging their arms around and shit.
Exactly. Like, those are the motherfuckers that you're like, world star. Dude, if you're that worried about going viral, that you have to scream world star before you helicopter punch a motherfucker. Like, some people got like Superman punch, like Roman Reigns. He jumps up in the air, punches you dead in the jaw, and you out. It takes a couple helicopter hits to get the same effect. It's going towards the same goal, it just takes a little bit more. Because there's no aim, thought, or force behind it. It just looks like the special kid, I don't want to go to the mall. I said, no pillows on the floor.
Okay, that might have gone a little too far. I know.
This is when Jay usually has, like, the funniest off the rail shit. That's, like, why vacation I end up having the funniest shit is because, like, my fucks meter is always turned off when I'm shit.
You don't have a fuck.
None to give. Jelly beans. I mean, gummy bears.
Those are close enough.
Yeah.
Close enough. It's okay, Jay. It's close enough.
Yeah. I mean, speaking on which, have we ever talked about Terry and the edible incident and fucking sleeping and laughing?
I don't think we have. Not that one. I think we've talked about the invisible chair.
Okay.
But I don't think we've talked about the other one.
Which was better. Because I made her aware that she was eating something that was THC. She's just like, what's done is done. And then just keeps eating it.
How many milligrams were those?
I think they were like 3,000 or 2,000, something in that range. But we decide that we're gonna watch the Black Phone, and during like one of these.
Well, Terry doesn't like horror movies,
so she's downstairs in bed. Like, we made sure she got to bed safe and all that and everything. So we're upstairs sitting watching, and one of the, more suspenseful scenes, when the music goes, dur, 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 someone's about to die type shit. And, you got this kid appearing on the screen, like, dancing upside down and all this. And then you hear...
It was like the quiet part in the movie, and we both hear it and just look at each other like,
we better go check on her.
Is that Terry, or is that in the movie?
So I go down and check, and Terry is dead asleep, laughing in her sleep, which supposedly has happened to me, that I've been so bomb gone that I'll just laugh in my sleep all night. But Terry, who, mind you, will contest she doesn't get high, never has been high, never will be high, was officially high.
No, that day she was like, yes, I am. I'm like, damn, she must be fucked. If she's actually admitting it, she's fucked.
Up.
She is gone. There is no coming back for the Terry. She is gone.
And she just sitting there eating it like we are these gummy bears, like it was nothing. And I think it hit her like a fucking Mack truck.
I think it did, because
she's like, oh shit.
Because it was like 1 minute she was fine, and then the next you could see it on her face.
Because when edibles hit you and you feel paranoid, like you don't want to tell everybody else how bad it is. It's kind of like when
They do hit you like a Mack truck, though.
When I went to the Penguins game with my friend and his mom, like, it hit me. And, like, your body becomes heavy. So, like, lifting your legs to walk is, like, a chore. And then everything feels like it's new. So, like, you're a baby.
What?
Experiencing shit for, like, the first time. So, like, oh shit, I just climbed like 90 fucking stairs, and you forget why you're somewhere. Like, it's kind of like a cross between a baby and someone who's got Alzheimer's disease. Because you go to the bathroom, you forget why you're there, and you probably will miss the toilet.
No, but you remember when we were trying to help her down the stairs?
Oh my god, it took both of us. I was in front, you were in back, weren't you? In case she fell either way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And she was just like, why can't I stop laughing? What is happening?
She was panicking. It was funny. She had a bad case of the giggles.
Yeah, because it was legit like you on 420 when you were... Like,
I was gone as shit, dude.
Like, you were laughing nonstop through the whole movie. Like, not even, like, shit that was funny. You were just laughing.
Yeah. Shouts out, though, to Kevin Smith, because Clerks is hilarious, but you probably don't want to laugh from open scene to the end. And we didn't even watch Clerks. We watched Pineapple Express.
Yeah, we watched Pineapple Express. No, Clerks 3.
Yeah, that was Mm-hmm. We've watched a lot of funny movies. We need to like start reviewing movies, or like watch a movie or a series like Wednesday or something, and give a stoner college type mindset of like a grading level. Do we give it 2 blunts up, or is it, seeds and stems bullshit? Dollar bin rental.
Well, both of those I would give 2 blunts up to.
Yeah.
Clerks 3 and Wednesday.
Wednesday was fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And if you know my co-host any way as much as we do, then you would say she is literally a clone of Wednesday.
Yeah. Because he watched it before I did, and he came to work the next day and was like, oh my god, Wednesday is you.
Oh, shit. Was I going to say something? I forget.
You lost one.
It just left my mind. And it was funny, too. At least in my head it was. Oh!
I was waiting for it.
So Doris Day out here. Miss fucking Doris Day.
Say
You
her
know.
name. I mean, I know that's not actually what her name was, but
Okay, well,
it was close.
I thought I altered it enough, but okay. Well, then I can't go on with the story, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Well, just go ahead anyways. It's not like
So,
can't edit
you
that
know, her fucking, man-child or boyfriend or whatever. Because, I mean, I would only go to war like this if I was with the person getting...
shit. For Terry, you would.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm receiving sexual gratification for the drama that I may cause in public. Like, I don't know mother-son relationship, and I know that we're in West Virginia, but we keep having these instances where it seems that there is a potential incest problem in, around, or near this area, because that son could have just kept his fucking mouth shut and it would have been solved so much easier, because I can deal with dementia or old ladies. When he took the wheel, like, she was driving the fucking car.
And you didn't even do anything.
No, that's the bad part. Like, you knew he wanted a free product. You knew he was trying to, like, get me in trouble and didn't care.
Yeah.
But thank God other guys...
Because they knew that they had talked to me initially on the phone. Like, they could have just asked for me.
Exactly.
And been like, is Mackenzie here? Can we talk to her?
Exactly, I wouldn't have a problem. But...
Instead of, like, screaming at you for not...
doing something.
Yeah.
But I feel like, if you're going to go to that level, you're past, son responsibility. Like, I wouldn't see Terry's son at the Walmart. Well, maybe. Because we had that incident where they wouldn't bag Terry's stuff. And Terry was in a jazzy chair. And I had to ask him, like, well, can you bag this? I mean, you can do it yourself. And looked at her, and I'm like, you might want to go get a manager, because you done fucked up, A-Rod. Like, Terry's sugar was low. You didn't want to bag her items from the Walmart. We're at the Walmart.
Oh, God, we got low blood sugar Terry up in here, too.
And, like, she was about to cry, because she was getting, like, self-conscious, because she was in a jazzy chair and everything. And this fucking teenager, probably his first job, thinks TikTok makes the world go round and shit. He's just being a complete tool bag. Well, you could, here's a bag your own shit. And I'm just like, did this motherfucker really just say this? Like, it's simple. Turn your body, put the shit in a bag, and say, have a good day. Like, if you don't want to be at your job, then don't be there. Don't make everybody else's life blow because...
Or if you don't want to do your job, because that is part of his fucking job.
Yeah, they don't have baggers at the fucking Walmart. Well, according to him, I'm the fucking bagger.
Right?
Do I get a discount on my fucking Walmart shit?
That's what I would have asked him. I would have been like, well, do I get a discount then? Because technically I'm working here right now.
Exactly. I know employees get 20% off. You better fucking start figuring that shit out. Fucking mathematician, that bullshit. Pull out an abacus or something. You don't even know what an abacus is.
Pull out an abacus. You don't even know how to use that shit. He'd probably be like, what the fuck is an abacus?
It's what you kids nowadays call an iPhone that has an app.
A calculator.
You're lying, Mom and Dad. You guys never use these things with beads on it to count. You're just trying to make our lives look like it's so advanced. There always was an iPhone. You fucking morons. I know how
Please don't tell me that's actually a thing someone said.
Oh, yes.
Is that there's
Yes.
always been iPhones,
Yes.
really?
Yes. And every comment made my fucking day.
Who the fuck said that?
Well, this one bitch posted that video on YouTube. Now, mind you, on YouTube, you can search the iPhone 1 release with, fucking Apple and not Bill Gates. Bill Gates is Microsoft. I'm trying to think who the guy is.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah, with Steve Jobs and his nice turtleneck walking around on this big stage, and he's like, it started with the Apple G3. And he shows the computer that looked like a big giant piece of hard candy. And it was all colorful and everything. Then he shows it went to the iPod. Now I present iPhone. It will revolutionize your life. And you know what year that was? 1999. So did the world start in 1999? Because the same platform that your dumbass uploaded a video and told everybody, you never use those bead counting things. There's always been iPhone. Okay, so 1999 BC and AD, because supposedly the world started right then and there. And we're just creating a generation of idiots because teachers aren't allowed to tell kids they're wrong, aren't allowed to punish them. I mean, I say this many a times with humor and scariness in my tone. I was ahead of my time. If I fucking decided to go back to college and tell my professor I'm a fucking fire truck, he would have to follow it. That is scary.
I'm like, yes, you are, Jay. You are a fire truck.
And I demand that I have a parking spot in the classroom for my fire truck.
You come to school wearing a whole ass fire truck, like cardboard cutout thing every single day.
Lights and fucking LEDs, sirens, fucking CB radio in there. I could talk to other fake fire trucks. It's a sweet ass fire truck. Kind of like a fucking grandma's boy. Your bed's a car, man, but it's a sweet ass car. For Christmas, I'm gonna ask for rims or a CB radio so I can talk to other car beds and shit.
Yeah.
He's like, you're running your mouth. You don't even have a bed, let alone a car bed. You're sleeping on a fish, also known as the air mattress. You want a stuffed animal? I got a turtle. I got a dog. I love my turtle. I would have woke you up to play video games, but you were balls deep in your turtle. I do love my turtle.
Oh my god.
You're the only guy that holds the record for coming on my mom. I can't stop coming! I'm keeping the doll. I would hope so. Only a day late, and you already developed a cold sore. Oh, my doll's a whore. Which then parlays into, does Elvira wear a bra? And I still brought it full circle.
How was that full circle? We were never talking about Elvira.
But I brought it to something to today. To something of relevancy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Because, I went off on a tangent about being a fire truck, and it was recent.
And it was something that...
kind of blew you two away. The look on Terry's face to yours. You're used to that stupid smart aleck comment. You're just like, whatever, Jay's not a cheater. Jay is just going to say shocking shit to see how it plays out. Like, he's not going to
No,
sit there
you
and
just
fuck a
don't
doll.
have a filter. You just literally say whatever comes to your
I was
brain.
probably high. Like, I would have thought about what I was going to say. But I got high.
And then, what did Terry say? She was like...
I didn't buy you that doll to, like, strip down. And, like,
Oh, yeah.
did she fully, like, envision me in this doll? Like,
I don't
one,
know.
it's only, like, what, 6-inch doll? Like, I just wondered. I'm like, well, if they really took the time to make it wear a nice dress, high heels, like, it was a high-end type Barbie.
I mean, for one thing, they usually don't put bras
Underclothing.
on dolls anyway.
Well, I'm saying
so,
it looked higher end than just a Barbie. That's why it made me think, like, did they go to that kind of detail? And if it was, were they, like, ones with, like, bats or skulls on it? Like, did they take inspiration from Hot Topic or her style itself? Or are they just plain white? Because that would really be cliche for fucking Elvira, you know? You fucking happen to fall on the floor in front of Elvira and you look up, she sure as fuck ain't wearing white cotton panties. And if she is, something's fucking wrong.
Or she's just not wearing any.
Probably.
Well, no, because wasn't Terry just like, no, Jay, she never wore a bra. You could see it. Like,
Yeah.
you could see, like, her nipples.
And then, like, we started asking Ziggy if Elvira wore a bra or undergarments, and Ziggy was just like, I'm not even paying any attention to that. He kept going, ba-doom.
He did answer one thing, but it wasn't the right thing.
No, he
Like,
pulled up something. He's like, let's change the subject.
Right. He's like, let's not go down that road.
Oh, shit.
Fucking AIs.
I mean, but like if kids can dress as animals and demand they have a litter box at a middle or high school.
And yes, that is actually a thing. If you're like...
Questioning
not-
it or thinking we're bullshitting you.
Yeah, no.
Google it. Google it. It's,
I mean, I don't know about other
States,
areas
but
and
here it
whatever,
is.
but here, yes, it's actually a thing.
let alone, I wonder, do they shit in a litter box at home? Like, you know.
Oh, I'm sure they do. If
But
they,
no, think about this, because, like.
I mean,
what
unless
if- what
their
if-
parents.
And what happened the first time? Like, because you know they hid it from their parents at first. Like, they didn't just come out and go, meow, and I'm gonna shit in a litter pan. No. Those motherfuckers are, like, experimenting. They're curious.
They have to already have cats at home or some shit.
But, you
And
know
they-
when that mother goes to fucking clean the litter pan, Fluffy didn't fucking shit out a cat-sized fucking turd. So then it's like, do you morph? Are you an animorph? Because you gotta morph back to human to clean up your own shit. Because you know that mom ain't cleaning that shit up. That's like really owning your parents at the end of the day. Like, if you have conned them that you believe you're a fucking cat or dog, and now they're walking behind you picking up the poop. Like, that's a whole other level.
Yeah, it is, honestly. Because, I mean, like, it's okay for, like, an actual animal to do... Because my cat will just sit there and watch me as I clean her litter box.
It's like, you do
Like,
a damn good job.
yeah.
You get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll be like, yeah, that's right, you clean up my shit, bitch. But, like...
But if you're like 17, 15, whatever, middle school, telling everybody that you're an animal, is this all an act at school for attention? Or because you're already crapping in a fucking litter? How do you wipe your butt? Like, that's a whole other level. Do they have a roll of toilet paper at
Well, they
the litter
can't...
pan?
Well, they can't reach their butt to lick it like cats can.
Exactly. But I'm saying, like, so many questions have transpired because of this. And do you go home and act that way? Or do you have a quick change of clothes and it was all for attention? Or do you go home and shit in a litter pan? And then you just walk out and, like, kind of act like Christian. Hello? 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 If you don't know what I was doing, I was basically mimicking pointing at the litter pan with the giant human-sized turd.
Because his cat actually does that shit. I've never heard it, but I think he got mad at me when I didn't tell him hi when I came in
He swiped
yesterday.
at you or looked at you weird?
Well, because I was sitting on that futon and I turned around.
And he's like right there ready to smack you.
And he was just like right there in the corner just staring at me. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, Christian, hi. And he started like rolling around.
Aww. And like, if we, our age group, we'll say 25 to 40, went to our parents and say, we're an animal, or we're this, we get smacked in the middle of next week. We'd be taken to some kind of, mental hospital, some kind of, exorcism, some kind of church camp in the summer to get the demons out of us. Like, there would be something going on because our parents would be like, your kid ain't right.
Right.
He'd be walking around going, well, what's Billy do? Well, Billy believes he's a cat, so he's just gonna fuck other cats the rest of his life. I mean, but don't worry, Sally's got a job. She's gonna be a marketing, major. Already got accepted into Yale. But let's go back to Billy. No. Sally is going to Yale. We don't want it to. And here's over here, Billy.
He's like, is he okay? No. She's going places, okay? We didn't fuck up with this one.
He's chilling out in the backyard. We just hope we never get to have to sell the house, because we don't know where he'll go. We've tried everything. We bought an Xbox. We bought him a hooker. We did multiple things.
All he does is curl up on top of the Xbox. He doesn't play with it. Because my cat likes to sleep on the PlayStation.
Oh my god. Trying to see a human dressed as a cat balancing themselves on electronics would be hilarious.
It would be.
Or like jumping from couch to couch.
Getting the zoomies
Yes.
in the middle of the night. Just parkour! Parkour!
And I mean, that would be our parents though. They would like drop us off at some kind of like religious camp. They'd be like trying to drown us to get the demons out. They'd be holding us underwater. The power of Christ compels you. Sir, I am dying down here. I can't breathe for shit. Then you come back at the end of the summer, they have like a Labor Day barbecue. You got your sister over here in her fucking graduation cap and gown, Yale bound. And for some reason, you put back on your realistic looking fucking animal suit. You're just roaming around the backyard, rubbing against people's legs, humping their legs.
And they're just like, oh god, not again.
So, where's Billy? Oh, Sarah's going to fucking, Yale. Don't worry about Billy. We've tried everything. Everything. Shock therapy. Everything. Like right now, you even got a shock collar on. Well, isn't that playing into the fucking gimmick? You buy your child a shock collar, and he believes he's a dog. Well, we just, that's part of our giving up theory. We'll just let him dress up as a dog, and every 5 minutes when we're pissed off, just remind him he's a dumbass.
We've tried lobotomies.
Oh we have never said that we are politically correct. We don't hate anybody.
No, we don't.
This is just humor and trying to look at it from an outsider's standpoint of how people function like this. So, hell, leave it in the comments if you're...
Or if there is a cat person out there, answer some of our questions.
Yeah,
because honestly, we kind of are just curious, and we're just...
How do you function? How does your family explain it? When you have a barbecue, do you put real clothes on, or are you out there just catting it up, And are your parents ashamed, or do they just tell the family? They're like, yeah, Sally's going to Yale, and...
Billy's a cat person.
He's up in the tree. We called the fire department. Here comes Jay. Wee, wee.
Oh my god. No, but in all actuality, we're just making jokes. If you can't laugh at yourself, then
you can't laugh at all. You're an asshole.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been told we can't get monetized on YouTube because we're full of hate speech, but I feel like I laugh at myself more than I laugh at anybody else.
Yeah.
And if the world wasn't so fucked up with allowing
Cancel
this
culture
to be so sociably accepted. And like, you can't pick one and not the other. Like, most men would sit here and be like, I love lesbians, yeah. But then like some gay guy hits on them and they're like, no bro, that's bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's the same thought process with cat people. I mean, you do you. I'm not saying it's right. You do you. It might not be the right way or whatever, but you do you, boo-boo. And when it doesn't work out, you know, just...
Well, you're an Apache helicopter and a fire truck.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I gotta get up. Hey, I'm on land, air, sea, water. I got this shit. But I'm just making a valid point that if society didn't sit here and make everything so on the forefront, and part of it is social media, part of it is lack of parenting, like with the cost of everything going up, nobody's watching these fucking kids. And thank God they ain't from my era, because they would be out gangbanging and fucking actually doing some real crazy shit. No,
yeah.
they sat at home on TikTok and was like, well, what can I do that's going to make me go viral? Well, daddy's got a 9mm, or shit, there's my sister's fucking cat costume from 2 years ago. It was a sexy cat. Maybe I'll be a sexy cat. Fuck it, I'm a sexy cat.
I mean, exactly. There could be worse things, like doing drugs, gang
I mean,
shit.
but you gotta be on some drugs to think you're a fucking cat. I really do
or
think
just
so.
fucked up in the head.
I mean, it does usually come from trauma. So, you know, and 90% of jokes honestly come from pain or, you know, self-trauma. You know, so you could think that we're actually bashing you, but at the end of the day, I have some sympathy and feel for you guys, because I had fucking thick ass fucking glasses. That was hard enough to fucking get along in school. Like, they made songs about my ass. Bottle tops. And then when the teacher told them to stop, they would fucking say, BT, BT, ooh, BT. I knew what that fucking meant. It was bottle tops. They were still doing it.
Damn, Jay, you got a little serious there.
So, I mean, think if you just wake up, like, Friday, you were Billy, that, you know, maybe wore Wrangler jeans, maybe got picked on a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, shopped at Walmart, maybe didn't have anything designer, fine, but you're still Billy, okay? But on Monday you come in and you're in a full fucking cat or dog outfit with a collar and a name tag that says Brody. Don't you think you're going to get made fun of more? Like, you have made a life choice that was probably worse than what you had before. Like, if you want to do that in the bedroom, like, hey, do whatever you want. 50 Shades of Grey, that motherfucker. I don't give a shit. But just like, there's...
50 Shades of Grey, that pussy. Get it? Because cat people.
Oh, there you go. But, you know, you have a room for that. Your dungeon, your bedroom, whatever. Your crate training. Okay, that one went over your head. I said you have your dungeon, your bedroom, your crate training.
Like a cage?
Where you do all your freaky shit. But I feel like that society, social media and everything has taken things that were done in the bedroom or private life and made it on the forefront. Because if you remember, it was all cool when Facebook first came out, and it was like, oh, I'm in a relationship, and then your partner had to have a Facebook page so that you could tag them and who you were in a relationship with. Well, then it evolves. Motherfucker.
Maybe it's
Hey, it is. But yeah.
Can I have my check real quick? Take it to me so she can cash it.
Yeah. So the point I'm making is that, like, then it evolved, and like everything that was going on with social media and what people thought were cool, acceptable. So you got movies like American Pie, all this, and pushing teenage sexuality. And then it's like, okay, so then it's like, I'm bi. Okay, and we kind of push the barrier. So now Sally says she's in a relationship with Sadie through Facebook. Now, today you could probably go on there somewhere and find out that, you know, Ralph the dog is in a relationship with fucking Paris Hilton for all we know. Which I wouldn't doubt it. Because wasn't that an episode on Family Guy where fucking Brian dated Paris Hilton and like they had to keep it hush or something because like he was banging her brains out but she was an idiot?
Yeah.
I think it was. And then she went...
Or was it American Dad with Roger?
It was one or the other. But then I think that Brian or Roger also dated Taylor Swift. No, that was Family Guy's son dated Taylor Swift. And
Yeah.
she broke up with him but made him look like a jack-off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that she could write a song about him.
Basically. Well, thank you for listening. You already know what it is. Like, subscribe, download, share it with your friends, share it with your mom, share it with your mom's neighbor, share it with your mom's cat dog friend, and like and subscribe. You heard me?